So Dan, what do you think about your Mandala Eco Home?
You know, it's been great. It's been a great experience. How many years now has it been here? You finished it about 3 years ago. Has it been now? And it's been a great experience. So hopefully anyone looking at this will take an opportunity to get a hold of you guys and look at your products, because it really, until you get inside of one and look around, pictures do not do it justice. If you wanted to show a little bit here and there, but again, I think if you're looking at this and go up to their office, and you're still in Paia, aren't you?
Yeah.
And take an opportunity to come inside and look around. We've had so many nice evenings. It's comfortable in here. It's a wonderful feeling. I know one of the things you've talked to me before about was my wife and how much she appreciates it and likes it, because, you know, originally we thought we were just going to build kind of maybe a rustic, crude place for an ohana down here, and by the time we were done with this home, it was just way more than we ever expected. The detail that comes out from Bali is fantastic.
Your friends, you said some friends came to visit?
Yeah, anyone that's come down here to visit, whether we're just goofing around playing little cards or whatever we want to do, it's always a little shocking to them when they walk through the doors the first time. And especially my builder friends that have come in here and looked, I think they're all taken a little aback at the quality that comes out and the craftsmanship that comes out from Bali in these. It's the detail that goes in to the woodwork and how things fit together, and all the hand carvings and all the handwork that is done in here. You could not duplicate that without spending a lot of money, even if you could find, you know, the people around here that would do it. I'm sure there's craftsmen that can do it. There's just a tremendous amount of hours, you can tell, that goes into this. And so by the time it's all put together and you actually walk through it and you get a chance to look around, you go, you're just not going to see something like this unless if it comes from Mandala Homes. So we're really, really, really pleased with it.
So you've had this home for your ohana, 1,000 square foot ohana, for 3 years now. How's it holding up?
It's holding up great. There hasn't been any issues whatsoever. Compared to a regular home, it maybe it's more durable. I don't know, because we just haven't had any issues with it at all. I've added maybe one coat out on our decks of sea tall, which is typical, and that's it. I think it holds up against the sun outside very well. The inside I virtually haven't done anything to. So it just holds up great. I have had no issues whatsoever. I think maybe some of it has to do with just the quality of the wood. I know Bruce goes to a lot of trouble, or over there in Bali, or goes through a big process, probably not trouble, to make it right between the teaks and the treatments, and how dense just this coconut wood is. I just think it has a lot to do with bugs not wanting to go into the wood or anything, so we haven't had any issues at all.
How durable is it?
Oh, we're really happy with it. It's very sturdy. I think if I had a hurricane coming, I would probably come down here and hide. It's just so strong. The coconut wood is extremely dense. I know that the shows you guys have had samples. If you ever get the opportunity, I just go pick one up, because you'll see how strong and how dense the different woods are. So the structure itself is amazing. And then all the teak wood and the other woods, the exotic woods that they use in here, it's just very durable and very low maintenance. And so I just haven't done anything to have to upkeep the inside of this at all. I don't have to add any finishes to the walls, the floor. All I do is just wash the floor once in a while, and it's all good to go.
So what do you think about the detail of this house, like the under-eave vents, the way we put them in, or the post and beam construction?
I think most people would really benefit themselves by coming down and taking a look inside one of your homes. It's hard to imagine really the detail that goes into these without getting up close and being able to look at them. Some examples are the louvers, the handles that work the louvers, the windows, the way the windows work with the hinging systems. It's very unique. It's great. And, you know, while they were building it, I have to say that about the time I think they were done with the detail, then Bruce would call me and say, well, we're not done yet. You know, we have some more stuff coming from Bali. And so where they did bolt the things together, they have these little wood caps. And I thought, my goodness, you know, it was fine before. And now they have these little wood caps. So right down to every very detail, I was very pleased with. The structure itself is amazing. I'd want to be here in a hurricane. And with all the windows and all the louvers and all the doors and the screens, you know, this thing is down in Kihei area, and it gets pretty warm down here. And we never did put in an air conditioning system. We have one mapped out and designed, ready to go. We have the slab poured for it, but never did put it in. We get a nice little breeze through here, and I think with the high vaults, the fans, that's all we need. So we don't even turn on any air conditioning.
But you need it in your other house, in your conventional house?
Yeah, we use it, you know, depending on airflow, but for some reason, yeah, down here we don't use it at all.
Oh yeah, you were saying something that your friends always thought the house is larger than it actually is. Why is that?
You'd have to ask them. You know, I think it's just the feeling when you walk through the door. You know, how did you feel? And I know that you've had several different potential clients walk through here, and I think it's just something you get used to hearing after a while, because I believe this is just slightly under 1,000 square feet, and most of the people think that the main room takes up the whole 1,000 square feet. But you go through the hallway, which has a bathroom and a shower and everything, and then a separate bedroom. And by the time they go back there and see that, they are willing to bet me that it's more than 1,000 square feet. So yeah, it definitely gives the appearance of being a lot larger than it is.
It's the vaulted ceiling.
It very well could be. The ceilings are just beautiful. There's no question about it. They're very spacious, and there's so much you can do to the inside of this home too. And so just the way that it's been arranged and the way we did our kitchen, I think it just lends itself to a bigger feeling of a room. So it's just what we needed.
Thank you.